Our changing planet an urgent reality. Climate change is real. It's happening now. Our planet is warming at an alarming rate, primarily due to human activities. This warming has profound consequences, impacting weather patterns, ecosystems, and our very way of life. We are at a critical juncture, facing an urgent need for understanding and action. The Earth's climate has always fluctuated, but the current warming trend is unprecedented in human history. We must act now to mitigate the worst effects of climate change and secure a sustainable future for generations to come. The scientific evidence is overwhelming. Decades of research and observation have provided irrefutable proof of a changing climate. From melting glaciers to rising sea levels, the fingerprints of human influence are evident. The time for debate is over, the time for action is now. We must transition away from fossil fuels, embrace renewable energy sources, and adopt sustainable practices in all aspects of our lives. The future of our planet depends on it. A world in flux, rising temperatures and extreme weather events. Rising temperatures are already causing noticeable changes worldwide. Heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense, posing serious health risks, particularly for vulnerable populations. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts are becoming more severe and unpredictable, leading to widespread damage, displacement, and loss of life. These extreme events have devastating consequences for human societies and natural ecosystems. Coastal communities face the threat of rising sea levels and storm surges, while agricultural regions experience crop failures and water shortages. The economic costs of these disasters are staggering, and the human toll is immeasurable. We must adapt to these changing conditions while simultaneously working to mitigate further warming.
Section 5. Rising tides, shrinking coastlines, sea level rise, and its consequences. As global temperatures rise, glaciers and ice caps melt at an alarming rate, adding more water to the oceans. This, combined with the thermal expansion of seawater, leads to rising sea levels. Coastal regions around the world are already experiencing the impacts of sea level rise, including increased coastal erosion, more frequent flooding, and saltwater intrusion into freshwater sources. The consequences of rising sea levels are particularly dire for low-lying island nations and densely populated coastal cities. Millions of people face displacement, and critical infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and power plants is at risk of being submerged. Protecting coastal communities requires a combination of mitigation efforts to slow down sea level rise and adaptation measures to cope with the unavoidable changes.
Section 6. Nature in peril. Ecological disruption and biodiversity loss. Climate change is disrupting ecosystems worldwide, pushing many plant and animal species to the brink. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become more erratic, habitats are altered, food sources become scarce, and migration patterns are disrupted. This can lead to population declines, species extinction, and a loss of biodiversity. The consequences of biodiversity loss are far-reaching. Ecosystems provide essential services such as pollination, water purification, and climate regulation. The loss of species disrupts these services, with potentially cascading effects on human well-being and the planet's ability to support life. Protecting biodiversity through habitat conservation, sustainable resource management, and climate change mitigation is crucial for the health of our planet.
Section 7. A brighter future is possible, transitioning to renewable energy. Despite the challenges, there is hope. We have the knowledge and technology to transition to a more sustainable future. A key solution lies in shifting away from fossil fuels and embracing renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power. These clean energy sources offer a viable alternative to carbon-intensive fossil fuels, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating climate change. Transitioning to a renewable energy economy requires significant investment in infrastructure, technological innovation, and policy support. Governments, businesses, and individuals must work together to accelerate the adoption of renewable energy, making it more accessible and affordable for everyone. Embracing a clean energy future is not only essential for addressing climate change, but also creates economic opportunities and enhances energy security.
Section 8. Efficiency is key, using less, conserving more. Reducing our energy consumption through energy efficiency measures is another crucial aspect of tackling climate change. This involves using technology and adopting practices that reduce energy waste in our homes, buildings, transportation systems, and industries. Simple actions, such as using energy-efficient appliances, improving insulation, and adopting sustainable transportation options, can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. Energy efficiency not only benefits the environment but also saves money and improves quality of life. By using less energy, we reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, lower our energy bills, and create a more sustainable and resilient society. Promoting energy efficiency requires a combination of technological advancements, policy incentives, and public awareness campaigns to encourage widespread adoption.
Section 9. Restoring Earth's lungs. Reforestation and carbon sequestration. Trees play a vital role in mitigating climate change by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through photosynthesis. Reforestation, the process of planting trees in areas that have been deforested, and afforestation, planting trees in areas where they have not existed recently, can help sequester carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, offsetting emissions from other sources. Investing in reforestation and afforestation projects not only helps mitigate climate change, but also provides numerous co-benefits, such as restoring degraded land, enhancing biodiversity, regulating water cycles, and providing livelihoods for local communities. Protecting existing forests from deforestation and promoting sustainable forest management practices are equally important in maximizing their carbon sequestration potential.
Section 10. United We Stand, the power of policy and collective action. Addressing climate change requires a global effort. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, provide a framework for countries to work together to reduce emissions and limit global warming. Governments play a crucial role in enacting policies that promote renewable energy, energy efficiency, sustainable transportation, and forest conservation. Collective action is essential. Citizens can demand action from their leaders, support businesses committed to sustainability, and make conscious choices in their daily lives to reduce their environmental impact. By working together, we can create a powerful movement for change and hold each other accountable for creating a more sustainable future.
Section 11. Every action matters. Your guide to a sustainable future. Every individual has a role to play in combating climate change. Simple actions can make a difference. Reduce your carbon footprint by using public transport, cycling, or walking whenever possible. Choose energy-efficient appliances, insulate your home, and reduce your energy consumption. Adopt a more sustainable diet by reducing your meat consumption and choosing locally sourced produce. Support companies committed to sustainability and advocate for policies that promote renewable energy and environmental protection. Educate others about climate change, its impacts, and the solutions available. By making conscious choices and raising awareness, you can contribute to a more sustainable future. Remember, every action, no matter how small, makes a difference. The time to act is now, and together, we can create a healthier planet for ourselves and generations to come.